Yo everybody, what's going on? This is Keegan from Kman Reviews bringing you the next episode of Review Recall. This will cover a pretty hefty chunk of the albums that came out in December, along with some leftovers from November that I missed. So, let's not be wasting any more time. Let us just dive right in. Wow, sure. Wasn't my favorite K-pop listen I've ever had, but there was still a decent amount to enjoy here. I especially found the title track very smooth and catchy. It was a good enough listen, but probably not something I'm going to return to for a while. But why though? You know, it's really nice to just hear Chief Keef fucking kill it again. Honestly, one of the best albums he's done in years. Yeah, it was good. It's very inoffensive, certainly the most inoffensive thing released by Neil in like the past 5 to 10 years, and I can see this being received pretty well. It seems very lovingly made, but it never soars extremely high. It's in a very comfortable middle ground, and I can't really reject the album for that. It's actually pretty great. Bit of a compilation from Shaq Bruce just to close out the year as a thanks to fans. The last 3 tracks are ones he released way earlier in the year that never saw releases on an EP, while the first 3 are, from what I can tell, new tracks we haven't heard before, and they all work really well together, although those last 3 tracks really steal the show in my opinion, but as a whole, just another very solid outing. Another new EP from the Roach Mafia. This one definitely had some of their most experimental moments, like She Got Dreams, which was an amazing highlight for me. Aside from that, it was honestly just more of what you typically expect from the Roach Mafia. It's pretty solid. Anyone else remember these guys? They had a massive hit way back in the day in a duet with Christina Aguilera. This is their latest EP, but it's more so a small compilation of tracks from their last album that I actually missed completely. Listening to this, it's pretty alright. I think they both still have amazing voices for light, emotional, acoustic pop singer-songwriter tracks. It's nothing incredible, but if you listen to artists like Passenger a decent amount, like I still do, you'll probably get something out of this. It's the most I've enjoyed Khalid's music since his debut album American Teen. There's a lot more variety on here that makes this leagues better than the pretty garbage album that was Free Spirit. But there's still just something about his tone and his very slow tracks that just bog his music down for me. I'll keep Present, and the Jid verse was really good on All I Feel Is Rain, but other than that, this was just an okay listen for me. Yeah, I can't really complain with this album at all. Roddy has his own style that I just tend to get lost in. His ability to ride a beat and create a catchy experience is second to none. There weren't as many standout moments on here as there were on his debut, but this album certainly had some moments worth praising, even if it is a tad long in my eyes, but I still think it's pretty good. So out of all the K-pop experiences I've listened to this year as I fall more in love with the genre, I have not had an experience yet that I had with this album. This was incredible. So much versatility, flair, punch, and genre variation. There's a lot to like here, plus even some slower tracks starring the main vocalist of the group that were honestly just breathtaking. I can't say enough good things about this album here. It really took me by surprise just how good it is. Wow. Pump got boring really fast. What do you want me to say? It's a Rick Ross album. I had a decent amount of expectations going into this new Of Mice and Men album, especially since I enjoyed Earth and Sky, their last album, a decent amount, and a lot of what people were saying is that it's better than that, so I had no choice but to be excited. And I'd certainly say it delivered. It's a very consistent album, still sounding like them, while also pushing the needle a little bit in terms of growth and evolution. Certainly better than Earth and Sky. I'd recommend checking it out. This was absolutely incredible. Punchy deliveries, aggressive beats. I'm mad stuff like this is not getting more attention. Admittedly, I haven't heard the other Raise the Bars, but damn, this really hit, and I look forward to diving into Numbz' back catalog very soon. Great stuff. Well, the production was alright. Nas has just been non-stop with the quality recently, and this latest album of his, yet again produced by Hit Boy, is just amazing. He and his pen have clearly not aged a day, still very sharp on the mic, and I have no doubt this will be a fan favorite, maybe in his entire legendary discography, and it just came the hell out of nowhere as a Christmas Eve present, and King's Disease 3 is supposedly on the way. How blessed are we for this? So Ubiquitous Synergy Seeker completely baited us by saying that Einsteins of Consciousness from earlier in the year was their final album, but they just had to drop a surprise new record that they're claiming is now their final album, which I don't know if I can believe them or not, but whatever, this is just another amazing album from the group, and in fact, I'm actually happier and more satisfied with this being the send-off than Einsteins of Consciousness. This EP actually came from a request via my Discord server. Never heard of Sparrow before, but they're a German rapper, singer, and producer, and this stuff is pretty solid. I love a lot of the melodies, and the slurred, druggy deliveries are very hypnotic, and I find myself vibing to a majority of this EP. Good stuff here. Since when did Russ get enjoyable? Alrighty folks, and that is going to close it for this episode of Review Recall. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and go follow me on my social medias via the links in the description. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.